Adam, the first man made from the earth. Noah, a sign of hope, a promise after the storm. Abraham, father of nations, exemplifying faith and obedience to God. Isaac, his name means laughter, symbolizing unexpected joy. Jacob, known as the supplanter, he never gave up. Joseph, he faced many challenges but came out on top. His dreams showed us how great he would become. Moses, rescued from water, destined to lead his people. Aaron, Moses' brother, he spoke for Moses, connecting with God. David, a shepherd who became a beloved king. Solomon, famous for his wisdom, he ruled with peace. Elijah, a brave prophet, his faith shone in dark times. Isaiah, a messenger from God, his words gave hope. Jeremiah, the weeping prophet, saddened by his people's wrongdoings. Ezekiel, a visionary, he saw God's glory and judgment. Daniel, a man of faith, tested in a lion's den. Hosea, his life showed us God's endless love and forgiveness. Joel, he urged people to return to God for redemption. Amos, a shepherd turned prophet, advocating for justice. Obadiah, his message was a reminder of God's judgment and mercy. Jonah, he tried to run from God but learned that God's mercy is always there. Micah, a humble prophet, he called for justice and humility. Nahum, his prophecies showed God's power and control. Habakkuk, he wrestled with the problem of why bad things happen, but his faith showed us God is always faithful. Zephaniah, his name means God remembers, a promise of remembrance. Haggai, a prophet after the exile, urging people to rebuild the temple and restore God's glory. Zechariah, he had visions of hope and renewal. Malachi, the final prophet, bridging the Old and New Testaments of the Bible. Matthew, a tax collector who found forgiveness and new life with Jesus. His gospel connects the old ways with Jesus' new message. Mark, a loyal friend, his gospel shows Jesus' power. Luke, he was a doctor and historian. His gospel shares hope for those who feel left out or pushed aside. John, known as the disciple Jesus loved, his gospel reveals Jesus as divine, the Son of God. Paul, he used to persecute Christians but was changed by God's grace. His letters are crucial for understanding the early church. Peter, Jesus called him the rock on which he would build his church. Though Peter had strong faith, he struggled with doubt. James, Jesus' brother, his letter urges faith in action. Andrew, Simon Peter's brother, he brought people to Jesus, showing us the importance of sharing faith. Philip, he was a truth seeker. His encounter with Jesus shows the importance of searching for answers and asking questions. Thomas, known as Doubting Thomas for his struggle to believe. His story shows it's okay to question faith. Bartholomew, one of the 12 apostles, his story reminds us that everyone has an important role, even if not in the spotlight. Thaddeus, known as Jude, his letter encourages us to stand strong in faith and defend our beliefs. Simon, he was called the Zealot. His story shows us that following Jesus means giving up everything and fully committing. Judas. His name makes us think of betrayal. He reminds us that even good people can make bad choices. Barnabas. His name means son of encouragement, known for kindness and support. Silas. He was a faithful friend to Paul, showing us the importance of working together to share God's message. Timothy. A young pastor mentored by Paul, he's an example of serving God and leading others with faithfulness. Titus. A trusted friend of Paul, his letter teaches us how to organize and ensure the church teaches correctly. Philemon. A slave owner who learned about God's grace. His story teaches us about forgiveness and making things right. Onesimus. He ran from slavery but found freedom in Christ. His story shows how Jesus can change our lives. Stephen. The first Christian martyr killed for his faith. His death shows the sacrifice of following Jesus. Apollos. He was a gifted speaker who shared Jesus' message with passion and knowledge. His story reminds us to be excited about our faith and to learn more so we can share it with others. Crispus. He was a synagogue leader who followed Jesus. His conversion shows Jesus' message can break any barrier. And there you have it, a journey through the amazing world of biblical boys' names. These names give us a peek into the lives, beliefs, and hopes of people from long ago. They remind us of faith, courage, and God's limitless love. Thanks for joining me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. See you next time.